Lately I've been showing you a lot of the larger lawns that I do for people. They're not all like that, a lot of them are like this, small little lawns, and so in this video I'm going to show you me prepping this lawn, strimming it, clipping a couple of the edges and then mowing it. It's going to be the front lawn and the back lawn, start to finish. So this is the first cut on this lawn for this year, and I always like to go around it first with the blower. It's quite long, and for some reason this front lawn had quite a few dog messes in, so I wanted to blow those dog messes into the flower beds. I didn't want to pick them up or anything, so I've just blown them into the flower beds. They're quite old, I'm not sure whose dog it was that done them, but it wasn't mine. And I'd just like to go around and blow all the lawns, especially because it's the first time this year going around. Just want to make sure there's nothing untoward in them. I say any mess I find, dog mess or anything like that, I can blow away. And also this lawn's very wet around the back, so I wanted to really knock some of the moisture off of it as well. And to say, because it's quite a small lawn, it doesn't take me long, run round and blow it off and dry it up a bit. As much as the weather looks nice, it was still very cold. I've actually found some ice in the bird bath there. So once I've gone round with the blower and made sure there's nothing too untoward in the lawns, I always go around with the strimmer first. I know some people like to mow first and strim after, but I always like to go around with the strimmer first, whether it be a big lawn or a small lawn. Get to all the bits and pieces that I can't get to with the mower. As you can see there, blown a bit of smoke out of the strimmer here, but I think that's just because it was cold and hadn't started yet today. There isn't that much trimming needs doing at this property, but what I find is the steps down the middle, the little pathway, it's quite steep, setting quite deep, and if I was just to run over that with a lawnmower, the lawnmower wouldn't pick it up. So I like to trim that for the customer. The customer's quite elderly, so when I first took this job on, it was this time last year, and I hadn't had a cut for quite a long time, and I didn't actually know there was a pathway there. It was so overgrown, so I always like to trim that area for the lady. And there is a washing line post down the bottom, which isn't there at the minute, but in the ground there's a washing line pole, and I always trim around that as well. Nearly hit it first time with the mower because I didn't know it was there, so I always go around these places and make sure I trim around anything that's going to cause me hassle. Also, I go around with the clippers, and this is just edging up the flower beds. It's not that exciting to do, but I find it makes all the difference to the customers. They like the what it looks like after I do it, and it just means a lot to the customers. So for the time it takes me to do it, always spend a little bit of time and make sure my customers get their money's worth. So once I've clipped all the edges, I like to go around again with the blower, blow all the excess away. You could go around and pick it all up, but because I'm about to mow, I like to try and blow as much as I can into the lawn. If not into the lawn, I'll just blow it into oblivion. So now onto something a bit more interesting, and the mower's out. This is my Honda, and it's got the roller on the back. And I'm under very strict instructions on this front lawn that I only have to cut half of it. So only half of this lawn is the customer I work for. I don't know why I only get to cut half of it, but I'll be quite happy to cut the other half. There's not a lot of it, but I am under strict instructions to only cut my customer's half. Even though I am using my roller mower, on this lawn. This grass is fairly terrible at the front here. It is mostly moss and weeds. It does come up with a stripe a little bit, but not very well at all. There's not really that much grass in it. It is just a case of keeping it low for the customer and trying to make it look as tidy as I can. Now round the back is a totally different type of lawn altogether. This lawn is always really lush, and it's always really damp as well. Every time I go there, no matter what time of the day I go there, I think it's in the shade most of the day, and it's always very wet. So I just go up and down as normal. I think this for a first cut was on number 4, and because this is a fortnightly lawn, if I don't get on top of this lawn now, I'll be chasing it all the time. You know, it's always gets very long, very quick. I've only ever cut the grass in this back of this property. I've never done any of the bush work or any weeding or anything for this customer. It's very much just cut the grass for them once a fortnight. Whether or not that will change in the future, the lady has actually asked me to maybe book in some of the bushes for the near future. But at the minute my time is I'm very pushed for time. So today was just a case of go in, get the first cut on the lawn, and try and get it back under control. This is the sort of job I'm going to try and pick up some more of this year. It's all ever so simple. Just go in, strim, edge the lawns, cut the grass, and off you go. It can be in and out in a place like this within about half an hour. So I would like to pick up sort of 6 or 7 more of these throughout the season, and I'll be a happy man. Week I didn't do any filming last week. I had a bit of a week off from doing the vlog. The only filming I done was for the challenge video that came out last weekend, and I just wanted a bit of a break from doing the vlog. And also last week was a manic week for me for mowing. It was my biggest mowing week so far since the season started. I think every single day, you know, I was getting a lot of first cuts out of the way. In fact, by Wednesday my feet were absolutely killing me, so I've actually had to go and buy myself some new boots, just because the ones I've got and used throughout the winter time, they're like a little bit of a size too big for me. My feet were flopping around quite a bit, so decided to get myself some new boots. I've just went and got myself some now. So last week, just to bring you up to date on a few things that happened last week, I finally sorted out my adverts. My adverts will be coming out the 1st of May. I'm very near. I wasn't sure when I finally got in touch with the lady about sorting out the adverts. I very nearly didn't bother doing it at all. I'm very busy at the minute. In fact, the reason I actually went for doing the adverts in the end, simply because I'm going to be extremely picky with any of the jobs I get. So last year, when when I'd done the advertising, I was sort of trying to do every single job that was phoning up. And a lot of people phone up for hourly work. So what I'm going to do this year is, when the adverts come out on 1st of May, if I get phone calls, I am going to be extremely picky with the jobs I do. I really just want to stick to mowing. I don't want to be doing any more hourly work for people. I was very umming and ahhing about having the new adverts coming out, but decided I'd rather be in it and turn the work away than not be in it. So I look forward to seeing how that goes on the 1st of May. I will let you guys know how if it's successful. But as I say, I'm going to be picking and choosing the jobs. If a better job comes in than one of the jobs I've already got, I may swap them around. I say I've had 2 calls today. One of them was through a friend. She's recommended me to, and that's just lawn mowing. And the other one, I say, was the neighbour of somewhere I work. So it's just got to that time of year now when people see you working, and you know, they just call you across the street if you want to do a job for them. There's something I really love about this Monday schedule, and it's the only time of the week I get to do something like this. Hello buddy, could I get a large Big Mac meal please with a Coke please? That's it, thanks. Cheers buddy. This is the only day of the week I do this. Only day I'll do this is this Monday, which falls fortnightly for me. And I couldn't do it every day, but today it just saves me making myself some lunch.